What's going on, everybody? Rafael Paint here, and today I'm going to show you the top 10 vegan protein sources. The protein sources that I'm about to show you are not just for vegans or vegetarians, they're for everybody. Everybody can benefit with this video, everybody can benefit with these protein sources because yes, they are vegetable protein sources, but they have really good macros, which for a bodybuilding diet is really good. They are low calorie and just plain better than a lot of animal protein sources. So even if you're not vegan or vegetarian, this video will be very useful to you. Alright, so the number one protein source is soy. I know there's a lot of demons about soy, but notice this. Soy has 50 grams of protein per 100. There's no animal product out there that has more protein than soy, seriously. And it's also low in fat. So per 100 grams it has 322 calories, 50 grams of protein, 38 grams of carbs and 1.4 fat. Now, I know what you're thinking, man boobs, soy is bad for you. No, nothing like that. Soy is actually not bad for you as long as you don't eat too much of it. You can eat up to 5 doses and have no problems. Soy has a lot of phytonutrients that are really good for us, and the phytoestrogen in soy, that's why they say that it grows man boobs and it raises your estrogen, is not the same as the estrogen found in animals. For example, did you know that stuff like dairy products is way worse when it comes to that than soy? So there's no reason to be afraid of soy. It's really good for you as long as you don't eat too much and really too much. Okay, the number 2 protein source is seitan. No, not the devil. Seitan is really good. Per 100 grams it has 120 calories and 22 grams of protein. I don't care if you're vegan, I don't care if you're vegetarian, I don't care if you're just a bodybuilder eating meat. The macros on seitan are awesome. For bulking, for cutting, especially for cutting, I mean, 22 grams of protein per 120 calories is really good. You can make seitan with rice, you can make it with pasta, you can make it the way you want. Just like a soy, it will absorb the thing you marinated on, so it's really good. Very low fat, like 1 gram of fat, and like 4 or 5 grams of carbs, so that's nothing. Okay, for the number 3, we got tofu and tempeh. I put them together because they are very similar. They both come from soy, but the tempeh is less processed. So for the tofu per 100 grams, you've got between 8 and 15 grams of protein. I've bought tofu with 8 grams and I've bought tofu with 15 grams, so I really don't know, it really depends the way that they make it, but it's really high in protein anyway. It also has 8 grams of fat and 2 of carbs. Now, for the tempeh has a little bit more protein, but it's a little bit more expensive, but it's also healthier, so if you have the money for it, go. So, per 100 grams, it has 190 calories, 20 grams of protein, 11 grams carbs, and 7.5 grams of fat. So even the macros in here are really good. The fats are the good kind of fats, so you have nothing to worry about. Alright, the number 4 is meat replacements. All that I've talked about until now, soy, tofu, tempeh, seitan, those are not meat replacements. Those are foods in themselves. Meat replacements is a totally different story. It's stuff like Gardein in the US, like soy steak, like chicken bites, vegan chicken, the vegan meats, you get the point. These usually have really good macros, actually they are really high in protein, like per 100 grams they have like 80 calories and 13 or 15 grams of protein, so it's a really good source of protein. Of course, it's a little bit more processed, but actually the brands that I have seen, they are always like non-GMO, some of them are organic. There's really a lot of options out there, and they are all, pretty much all, healthier than the real meat, so go for them. Okay, number 5, we got beans, lentils and chickpeas. These are my main source of protein and the main source of protein for a lot of vegan bodybuilders. Per 100 grams raw and soaked, they all have between 20 to 25 grams of protein. That's really a lot. Of course, after soaking and after cooking, they will get bigger. and you'll have to eat more. Personally, I always eat between 230 grams cooked with every meal, every main meal at least, and that's a really good source of protein. You get 20 something grams. You just toss it in with veggies, rice, pasta, potatoes, anything. It's a really good source. They are crazy cheap. I have here on the channel a vegan bodybuilding meal prep for 40 cents a meal with 30 grams of protein and just like 700 or 800 calories, so check that one out. They are crazy cheap, crazy healthy, and just high in protein. Okay, number 6. Okay, for the number 6, we got nuts and seeds. Stuff like almonds, peanuts, cashews, all of that. They are really high in protein. You can have the nut butter or you can have just the nut itself, although the nut butter will digest a little bit better. But yeah, they are really high in protein, also high in fat and calories, but it's the good kind of fat and you need fats in your diet, so it's always a good choice. Per 100 grams they usually have 600 calories but 30 grams of protein. That's a lot of protein. You can add to your bread, you can add to your oats, you can add it to whatever you want, and you can boost up a little bit your protein. Seeds are also high in protein, but they are also high in fats and high in calories. Again, the good kind of fat. Seeds like flaxseed, ground flaxseed, is the best you can eat. It's incredibly healthy. There are tons of studies out there. It's really a good superfood. So eat grounded flaxseed. They have like 18 grams of protein per 100. Pumpkin seeds also have 30 grams of protein per 100, so go for them. They are a little bit more pricey, maybe depending on where you live, but they are really high in protein and really healthy. Okay, for the number 7, we've got stuff that people usually think it's carbs. And it's carbs, but there's a lot of protein in that. And that's cereals like oats, like wheat, like some breads. Oats have 12 grams of protein per 100. You can even find oats with a little bit more protein than that, but yeah, 12 grams of protein per 100 is really good. You toss in oats, some peanut butter, and you got like 20 grams of protein just like that. You can toss them in a smoothie, make them with veggies. I mean, it's really useful. Oats is really great. Then you got stuff like wheat. Wheat actually has more protein. I've seen wheat with 16 grams of protein per 100 and lower calories than the oats, so you can find that also, I think. And some breads. Not all breads are created equal, but some of them have like 5 grams of protein per slice. There's even protein breads nowadays. So yeah, you can get a lot of protein just from cereals. Alright, number 8, we've got pastas and bean pastas. The regular pasta made from wheat has like 12 grams of protein per 100. That's a lot of protein. You toss in 100 grams of pasta, you toss in 100 grams of soy, and you got like 62 grams of protein in one meal. And it's really low calorie because just 100 grams of each, so it's around 500-600 calories. But for 62 grams of protein, that's a lot, and everyone should take advantage of these foods. Now for the beans pastas, you cannot find them everywhere. You can get them off Amazon, but you got like edamame pasta that is from green soy beans. You got even soy pasta. You got black bean pasta, a lot of them, and they are always lower in carbs than the regular pasta and higher in protein. Of course, they have like between 20 and 30 grams of protein per 100 grams. So if you can find them, go for them. They are really good for cutting. For example, a perfect cutting meal is like seitan with a bean pasta. You get like 50, 60, 70 grams of protein, very low calorie, very low in fat, so go for them. Alright, Alright, for the number 9, we got veggies. No one thinks of veggies as protein, but you got stuff like broccoli, like spinach, like kale. I mean, the ratio of protein per calorie is way better than the ratio of a steak, for example. Of course, you have to eat a lot more volume, but you can still get a lot of protein in that. You can toss spinach into a smoothie, you can toss 300 grams of broccoli with your meal, and just get in the habit of having veggies with every meal, and you'll be getting like 20, 30, even 40 grams of extra protein by the end of the day, and you'll see that it can make a really big difference. It's super healthy for you, but it's also super healthy for your gains. Alright, number 10 is protein powders. You don't need protein powders, no one needs protein powders whether you're vegan or not, but they are really useful. And when you are trying to build a physique, to build the best body you can, yes, you should have one at hand. You don't need to take it every day or something like that, but it's really convenient. I mean, just toss it in your oats, just drink it like that, toss it in a smoothie, and you get a lot more protein from that. No cooking, no cleaning. I mean, it's just super useful. You can use it for recipes. You can even use them to add taste to a lot of stuff because they're sweetened. And yes, not all proteins are created equal. I mean, if it's not a vegan protein, if it's from milk or something like that, it's not as healthy as the other ones, obviously. But even the vegan ones, if they have sucralose and artificial sugars, maybe they're not as healthy as they should be. I personally use the Vivo Life protein because it's the healthiest one I've found. And yes, I am an affiliate, but I'm an affiliate because I really like them. So if you want a discount on that protein, it has like a superfood extract, it has turmeric, it has pink Himalayan salt, it has spirulina. So yeah, and it's sweetened with stevia, which is much healthier than sucralose. Yes, it's a little bit more expensive than the regular protein, but it's a premium product. So yeah, but you can get a discount with my code in the link down below if you want it. If you don't want it, or if you'd rather go with the cheaper one, please go. And that's it for the video, everybody. Hopefully this video was very useful. These are the top 10 vegan protein sources. I'm sure there's a lot more, but these are the top 10 that I usually eat. So hopefully you like it. If you like this video, leave a like down below. Come on, this was a long video, probably like 15 minutes. You made it till the end, so drop a like. Subscribe the video if you're not subscribed already, hit the notification bell, and I will be seeing you all in the next one. Peace!